motion. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Sterling Humphrey there to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jackson forced out to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Second and 2.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
First down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
The 34-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he's going to keep it here. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Down at the 10-yard line.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Escape it, and he will score. Touchdown, LA. A 10-yard touchdown run, and the Rams add on to their lead. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
Sam Sloman now for the point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They'll find Everett there, complete. And his fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film? To try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. After the sack on first down, Jackson.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out to his left. Well, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Ryan down around the goal line. And it is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They'll cut down when they're that backed up. You've got to be careful going after him.
Well, here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Evan Ingram, 81 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your players? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this one so far. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's got a man complete. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. 49 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. C.D. Lamb, 40 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
It's hard enough playing defense on any play. But when a player is able to keep a play alive with his feet, get outside of the pocket, and change all the angles of the receivers, that's more than difficult. Usually a big play results for the offense.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Shut him down! Shut him down!
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. reception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? 4 yards the pickup, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Open man right side is Ingram. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Smith. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to babble his way forward. There's something about those guys carrying the ball and watching people trying to stop them. That's just great theater.
40.
Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game because right now, the trade is really wrong.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And all deep in his own territory. And I do believe this is going to line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Obviously, that is declined, and the result is a safety.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety wiped out. You get the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And Gurley here Gurley follows the football. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And it's a fumble. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Jackson. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try and capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards.
And goal to go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Falcons cut into that lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Touchdown, Falcons.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown. Then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
Now the Falcons will bring the offense back out, and they'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
It's interesting. When it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. McCaffrey on the toss right. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Man, Lamar Jackson, and we all know it, but he is just so elusive with the football.
I don't care how many times you go through tackling drills at practice and how many different situations you put guys in practice. It's not the same as trying to get Lamar Jackson on the ground. He forced 42 missed tackles last year. That's twice as many as any other quarterback in the NFL. To your point, very difficult to get him down.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for El. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
And everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line, gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Ryan to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play that time for the Rams. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Dante Fowler able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down at the 28. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th. And got his man complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Gurley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming...
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a short return to the 6-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
And it's third down.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Steps away to his left. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. He's at the 30. 10. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 19.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Jackson from the shotgun, airing it out deep for Woods. He's got a man, complete, 20. Touchdown, L.A.
Jackson's pass.
Robert Woods, 81 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Taken in at the 3. Oh, miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with On that play, wow.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Going up top for Cup. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And Jones has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Ryan. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Throwing again, Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Ryan on 1st down. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man, Julio Jones. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Coup now for the point after.
For the point after.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Lamar Jackson in the offense, down by 7, just over 2 minutes to go. Steps away. He'll try and run it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Jackson now. Flushed out right. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
The screen.
And they went the losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the 19-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now Jackson, 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jackson. And that is... incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Incomplete. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. Great job.
I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. From the gun, Jackson feeling the pressure here and taken down and sacked back at the 7.
Tonight's finals.
Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.